Welcome, folks. If you're just arriving, if you haven't had the opportunity to check in at one of our check-in tables over here to my left, if you would please do so, so that we can make sure we have your loved one's name, so that we can recognize them this evening. But we appreciate Aaron's Mortuary. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to come and celebrate the lives of your loved ones tonight. If you have not been to a butterfly release before, you're in for a special evening, and sometimes a very emotional evening as well, as we celebrate our loved ones. But this being our first annual Aaron's Mortuary butterfly release, you're part of that, and we're happy to have you here. We would like to recognize Wasatch Caregivers. They're our partner, and Brigham City Cemetery, our partners tonight for this event. And Wasatch Caregivers, their motto is they help seniors stay in their homes safely as we age and our bodies do things that we don't want them to do. But that's what they help families to do. And as we get started tonight, we're going to begin. I'm going to invite Scott Murray up from Wasatch Caregivers. He's going to give us an opening prayer.
Our Father who art in heaven, we're grateful for the opportunity to be gathered here together tonight to celebrate the lives of family and friends and to remember the people who have made such a difference in our lives. We ask that you bless us, that we will always keep these people in our hearts and share the love that they give to us. Bless us that we'll feel their spirit with us this evening is our prayer in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Scott. We will now hear from Marta Murray. Marta is also from Wasatch Caregivers. Marta is going to share a message of hope and renewal with us. After Marta's comments, we will then hear a musical selection and a beautiful, beautiful song called Butterfly Forward, presented by Kristen Lloyd, also known as the Confidence Cowgirl. Marta?
I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you today. I'm an average 67-year-old lady, but 10 months ago, you might not have recognized me. I was in a neck collar, and I had a sling. I had a terrible, terrible concussion, so everything was foggy. I fractured my neck, broke my collarbone and my scapula, and then concussion. So going from being a caregiver of seniors in their homes, I, in the space of 2.5 minutes, became somebody who was needy. I had to have home health in my home. I had to learn how to dress myself, how to eat, or how to feed myself, how to shower. Everything that's normal about life was hard. I had a lot of tears, just emotional tears, not feeling pity for myself, but just emotional. And it was hard for me, but it was especially hard for my loved ones, especially hard for my husband, who became my full-time caregiver almost right away. Fortunately, he took good care of me. Home health, my OT was phenomenal. My PT was terrific. But the thing that really, I think, made the difference in my healing was the people that called me, that prayed for me, that thought about me, and I knew that they were there. Today, in fact, I met with one of my good friends. I've known him for probably 10 years, maybe 14 years, long time. And he said, as he watched me, as he watched me in my healing, he said, I just wished I could take that away from you. I just wished that you didn't have to do that alone. And I said, I wasn't alone. I really, truly never felt alone. I'm sorry, I can't fix that. I never felt alone, and I knew that I had people with me all the time. And it made such a difference. Anytime we're going through something hard, as we lose loved ones, as we have changes in our lives, if we have people around us that we love and who care about us, it makes a huge difference. As I'm just delighted to be here for this butterfly release, because as we release these butterflies, we have a wonderful opportunity to think about the hard things in life, and then to go on and to be even better than we were. Today, I stand before you without a neck brace, without a sling. I also had a knee replacement in the middle of all that, but I can walk, and I am stronger today than I was a year ago. I am more focused, more happy, and I've let go of a lot of stress. So as you release the butterflies, let joy come into your life and let yourself feel that renewal and that hope. Thanks.
Thank you so much for your message, Marta. Now I'd like to invite Kristen up. Kristen is also known as the Confidence Cowgirl. This is a beautiful song that she has written, and very special, and has a powerful meaning for us. And I'll let her share a little more about it.
All right, thank you so much, Lisa. So, and I guess my daughter's going to help me out with this too. So this song here, I wrote it a couple years ago to go along with my children's book. I kind of started this tradition when I started writing children's books to write a song with one, because the first book was based on one of my songs, and when that went really well, I thought, well, I need to make this a tradition. And so since the second book that I co-wrote with Dr. John Skidmore was about anxiety, but it also had butterflies in it, I thought, well, this song needs to be about butterflies. So I did the research that you need to do to really write a good song about butterflies. And I came up with this song called Butterfly Forward. But what I didn't realize was how much knowing about butterflies and that transformation that they go through from being a caterpillar to going into a dark cocoon and then coming out as something completely different. I didn't realize how much that would help me when I lost my brother last year. It was a really big shock. We did not expect to lose him the way that we did, and it was in a very violent way. And it really is like going into a cocoon of darkness where you don't know if there's any light on the other side of that. But that's the thing I love about the butterflies, is that they give us that chance to trust that there is something beautiful on the other side of that dark cocoon. And hopefully this song can help you feel what that feels like to get through to the other side. Butterfly, did you cry tucked in your small cocoon? Were you terrified to go inside? Did you know you'd pull through? 'Cause I can't seem to chart it, how you got to where you are. 'Cause I know where you started, and you had to come so far. Butterfly soaring high, how did you fly forward? Were you scared or right on track? Did you wish you could turn back? How did you catch the sky, learn to fly, finally know why forward? 'Cause you broke through a great cocoon. How I wish I could be like you, you butterfly forward. Butterfly forward. analyzed, paralyzed, and I can't seem to move. No reason to be freezing, but believing's broken too. Tell me, how do you do it? Feel afraid and just push through it till you live life on the edge, saying I can do it, I believe it. Butterfly soaring high, how do I fly forward? I'm so scared of what I lack that I just butterfly back. How do I catch the sky, learn to fly, finally know why? Forward, 'cause I'm trapped in my own cocoon, and I sure need some freedom soon. Help me butterfly forward. But it's not hard as it seems. Every caterpillar's dreams come to life through love of changing. They fly forward, fearless wing beat at a time. Could their chances be no different than mine? Well, butterfly, I can try, I can fly forward. I'm still scared of what I lack, but flying forward's got my back. I'm gonna catch the sky, learn to fly, finally know why. Forward, breaking free from my old cocoon. Take a breath, I can make it too, and butterfly forward. Butterfly, butterfly forward. Time to butterfly forward. Thank you.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you so much, Kristen. Special message there for all of us as we remember our loved ones. As we look up here on the memory table, lots of loved ones that we're remembering this evening. And here in just a few minutes, we're going to pass out the butterflies and give you the opportunity to release the butterflies and take a lot of pictures. So it's a magical experience. I failed to introduce our team here at Aaron's Mortuary earlier and wanted to do so now. They will be up here in just a few minutes handing out the butterflies to you. But Laurie, where did you go? Okay.
I didn't join the song.
I know, it is a beautiful song. So this is Laurie Abraham. Laurie manages our Aaron's location here in Brigham City and is a fantastic funeral director. And we are grateful to have Laurie here serving families and caring for our loved ones. So Laurie, and we also have Jared Patzer is one of our family service counselors, and Clay Rushton and Tyler Barfus. Tyler's over here at the check-in table. And then Shelley Van Oy. Shelley's responsible for the beautiful memory tables. And we have Bobby Lindquist with her as well. And also Jade. Jade is our videographer. So our grief coach, Cinnamon Nash, was called as camp director. So she's at girls camp. So many of you may know what that's like, but she really wanted to be here, but she needed to be with the girls at girls camp tonight. But Cinnamon, if you have not met Cinnamon, she facilitates a grief group at Aaron's a couple times a month, and we have a schedule over here for you as well if you need that. One tomorrow night at 6:30. So I'm going to invite you to come and participate in that. Thanks, you guys. I wanted to share with you a little bit about the significance of butterflies. Many of you in our world today are familiar with emojis. There's emojis for about everything, and you've probably seen a butterfly emoji. But what does that emoji mean? The butterfly emoji represents symbolism, positive transformations, hope during a dark time, and new beginnings. Native Americans have considered butterflies as symbols of transformation, hope, and rebirth. In the Chinese culture, the symbolism of butterflies evokes the qualities of freedom, earthly beauty, love, and the human soul. They have inspired humans for millennia with their delicate nature and immense power they possess. Throughout time, the butterfly, as I said, has represented hope. As you think about the different stages, each stage of a butterfly's journey, egg to caterpillar, caterpillar to chrysalis, chrysalis to butterfly, represents the closing and opening of doors. As we have gathered here today for our butterfly release, we celebrate the lives of our loved ones that have moved on in their journey. If you keep the butterfly clutched in your hands, it will not be able to continue its journey. When you open your hands to the light, the butterfly will continue. Just as the butterfly represents our loved ones, so it represents our memories that we can hold in our hearts forever. The butterfly that you will receive today will either be a painted lady, a red admiral, a white, or a monarch. And they have been resting in their envelope, waiting to fly free. Some butterflies will be highly active, and some will be a little bit shy. Be gentle when you come up to receive your butterfly, and only hold on to the very edges of the envelope. After our countdown, when I read your loved one's name, and after our countdown, gently unfold the envelope to let your butterfly begin to see and feel the light. When you gently remove the butterfly from the envelope, try not to disturb the fine dust cells on its wings. As the butterfly becomes active, just let the miracle of life and remembrance surround us. And would like to remind you to please be careful as the butterflies begin to fly around. Many will land on others around you, and on the chairs and everywhere. So be careful where you step. These butterflies will stay here in the area for a couple of hours before moving on to make a home here in Brigham City. As I read your loved one's name, please have someone in your family come up to receive the butterfly. After we have distributed one butterfly for each loved one, we will then distribute the extras first to the children and then to the adults for our extras. And then if there are any others that still have not received one, we have a mass release container up here in front that will have one of the children open as well. So. Team. Okay, we'll have some on each side. And if you'll just come up when I read your loved one's name, and we'll hand them out. Johnny Wood, Antonio Vargas Garcia, Victor Romer, Vern Christensen, Jordan Hennington, the Perkins boys, husband and son, Trevor Wilkerson, the Butler family, Barbara Edmondson, Madeline Fellows, DM, Joan and Mark, Ricky Gonzalez, Sydney Knowles, Eva and family, Jeremiah Fifield, Jessica Hughes, Wendy Bailey, Deverell Wells, Larry Crossley, Edward and Stephanie Sotek, and I apologize if I don't pronounce your name correctly. Edward and Margaret Osmers, Jim Rosansky and family, Willis Marble, Jordan Hennington, Adrena Lynn Hall, Corey Winward, Amanda Johnson, Ronnie Schwinn, Thelma Romer, Kirk family, Leon Higgins, Suzanne Perrin, Leon McDonald, Rayoma Tingy, Taz Howard, Willis Marble, Wally Kendrick, Juvenile Sonato, Aquiles Arellano, Kathy Kos, Ruth G. Williams, Sherry Wandling Probst, Clark family, Kirk family, Cindy Brumbaugh, Mom, Dad, and baby sister Carol, Michael Todd Johnson, Jen Peterson, Dallas Higley, Chester Hughes, Wanda Hughes, Grady Honeycutt, Holly King, Paul Martin, Kathy Robertson, Samantha Panic, and Kevin Richin. If any of the children have not received a butterfly, if you would come up right now, and we have some extras. This little breeze, they might fly in a hurry. No. We've got a few more. If any of the adults would like a butterfly. I think they're all distributed. Okay. Laurie, you get to open the mass release container here. And we're going to do a countdown. So please have your phones ready. It's a pretty magical moment as you open them up. You may feel and see your butterfly getting a little anxious as it feels the warm. They've been kept cool, and as they feel the warm, they get a little excited. But let's count down from 10 to 1, and then open up your butterflies, okay? Yep. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There goes a few of them. that braised really gets them going.